Hello, folks. Welcome back to The Slice. I'm going to break down Federer versus Del Potro and explain to you why it's going to be actually a really close match, I think, and why there's no clear favorite in the final. Here's The Slice. So before we get going, go to the website, theslicetennis.com. It's dope. Check it out. Secondly, if you want to be a contributor to the website, email me at theslicetennis@outlook.com. Send me a little proposal for what you think would be a good article, about 200 words, and we'll go from there. Thirdly, follow us on Instagram to win this tennis bag. Novak Djokovic head speed Pro Tour tennis bag. Okay, so why I say that Federer and Del Potro is going to be super close and there's no real favorite is because of one thing, serving. Right now, I'm just looking at the semifinal matches. Federer did not do his best as far as serving, and that's going to be a huge part for him, playing a guy who has a lot of power like Del Potro. So Federer only got 57% of his first serves in, which isn't great. It isn't high enough for him, what he wants to be at. He wants to be definitely over 60, probably over 65. He was winning 91% of his first serves when they went in, but David Goffin is not the same size as Juan Martín Del Potro, and Del Potro is going to be able to step in on a lot more of those and cause more problems, especially if Federer's only getting less than 60% of his first serves in. So he needs to up that. So that's the reason why he's not the clear favorite, is because the last match they played, he hasn't been serving as well as Del Potro. So Del Potro, on the other hand, got 67% of his first serves in, and he obviously has a huge first serve. So that's troubling if you're a Federer fan, because Federer might not be able to get into his service games, and they might have a harder time breaking him like he did at the U.S. Open. So these courts are pretty fast, and that usually favors Federer in matches, but Del Potro also obviously loves the speed because he hits huge. So I think Federer needs to play a smarter match than he did at the U.S. Open. If Del Potro's backhand isn't as on this match, he needs to target that more than he did in the U.S. Open. Del Potro's played some tough matches this tournament, so I think he's really started to find his rhythm, so that's going to give him a good advantage, I think, when they get in rallies. It's just going to be a close match, I think, because Federer's played Benoit Paire, and he's played, I'm forgetting the other guy's name, but some guys who aren't huge hitters, so the pace that Del Potro brings might throw him off a little bit, honestly. And Del Potro played Cilic in the last match, so Federer's pace isn't going to throw Del Potro off. So it's set up to be a great final. There's no clear favorite in my mind, and like I said, it's going to come down to serving, I think. If Federer can up his game to match Del Potro's, I think he's going to be the favorite. But if Del Potro's serving better than Federer, I think he definitely is the favorite to win. And Federer's going to have to, he's going to have to really be aggressive, and he can't be, in the U.S. Open, we saw him, trying to go to Del Potro's forehand so much, and he was almost missing because he was trying to bring it too close to the line, and he was afraid of going in, which he should have been, and he should have just been playing more to Del Potro's backhand. But it's going to be a good match, and we're going to see who plays the better match, and that's who obviously is going to win. That's not really a mind-blowing point there, but I'm just saying there's more to a tennis match than just hitting the ball well. It's playing the match, figuring out where your opponent's weaknesses are on that day and exploiting those. So, we'll see who does that best, but it's going to be a great final. Oh, yeah, and in the other tournament that's happening right now, Vienna, Luca Pouille versus Tsonga is in the final. Two Frenchmen. Pretty sweet for Pouille because he's had a little bit of a letdown after beating Nadal at last year's U.S. Open, or was it 2 years ago? Not sure, but he was doing really well, and he's kind of slowed down. So he's having a good tournament again. I think Tsonga's going to win that tournament because he's actually been playing well for once in a long time. So those are the two tournaments going on right now. But yeah, like I said, Federer, Del Potro, no clear favorite. It's going to come down to serving and who can do it better. Thanks for watching, folks. Go to theslicetennis.com. Go to it right now. Right now. Read the articles. And if you want to be a contributor, email me at theslicetennis@outlook.com. And follow us on Instagram to win Novak Djokovic's bag. Right here. It's just sitting here. You don't even have to do it. It's beautiful. Look at it. It's huge. You can put 12 rackets in there. Follow us on Instagram.